Okay, I just rolled up a new character. The stats are as follows: 18, 17, 12, 8, 18, 16.
Damn.
Check out
Most respectable.
Jurnis. Can I show them my character's dice?
Sure, if you want to, go ahead.
These I'm gonna share the amazingness that occurred. You're not ready for the mighty stats of you're not ready for the mighty stats
Is she another Salazar where you got 4 18s and 2 16s?
I'm gonna post her to the player chat. No. I'm gonna post her to the player. I'm gonna post her. There she is. She's in the player chat now. Yes.
So,
Yes, go
normally
ahead
we would
and-
be doing Vorsal on Thursdays, but sadly our malevolent DM got stuck at work, so no torturing us this week. So instead, we're going to have a quick little one-shot. And I swear this will be a one-shot. It will result in them either winning the scenario or dying trying. As usual, at one-shots, I am vicious, so deal with that. So why don't we introduce our player characters, and then I'll go on to lay out the scenario. So, going down the list. Cougar, would you like to introduce your absolute cartoon of a character?
By all means. Alright, folks, so this is a hard one to explain. There's deep lore here. So I'll give you the skivvy. Tonight, I will be playing an absolutely minuscule, 1 foot high cat thing with grey and white fur. He wears a little crown on his head. He's got gloved hands, white, of course, because he is a toon. He's got a magnificent royal purple cape, some adorable shorts, and a belt that has like loads and loads of deck pouches for his cards, because he is a card dealer. That is how this boy rolls, manipulating fate and chance to his ends. And he has adorable little booties. Oh, and he used to be God, but he got sacked. And that is DM. D-I''E capital M.
Yep, that is that character. Next up, D, would you like to introduce your character?
I think D's still rebooting.
Quite possibly. In that case, we will skip.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
There you go.
Yes, I'm here. What's up?
Would you like to introduce your character?
Yes. I will be essaying the role of Shock the Unbending, who is a 2'6" kobold barbarian. She is currently in traditional exile from her people because every person in her society must, when they are ready, go on their first quest to prove that they deserve to be part of that civilization. So she's here to prove herself. She is a red kobold and has Kirby horns and small pointy ears and a bit of an attitude.
What color is she?
And that is what... Red.
Okay, fair enough. Don't mind me, I'm just getting monster cards from my big book of monsters.
Oh, that's cool. No, she's a red kobold. I looked for a red dump truck, I couldn't find one.
Alright, I say.
Well, I am playing as Madame Rita. I believe that's how it's pronounced anyways. A blue-skin tiefling warlock, sworn to the oath of the Great Old One, basically Cthulhu, who has Oh, she's got a pretty simple backstory. She gave up her memory to gain her eldritch power.
Fun.
And now she simply serves the old one.
Whether willingly or not, that's to be questioned.
Yes.
Lastly, Icy.
You mean
Not
Sephi?
Icy, sorry, Sephi. I was distracted trying to set up Icy's token.
Okay, it's a return of an old character I've used before. Her name is Carlia. She's a 246-year-old great-grandmother Furbolg. She doesn't look a day over 30, though. She's a brick house, if you get what I mean. And she is an Order of the Ancients paladin in service to the Subber Court. She wears a suit of scale mail made of beetle carapaces.
Alright. So, there's going to be very little RP from this, except some witty banter during combat. So I will tell you the
Jack has no
premise.
time.
The premise is this. There is a small town. It's on top of a natural formation of cliffs. Usually seen as pretty safe. There is a nearby kobold clan who has repeatedly attempted to attack and take over the town. They were never successful. That is until last week. Somehow, the kobolds managed to get up over the fortifications without anybody noticing them. Without seeing them approach or climbing the cliffs, they appeared in the town on the rooftops. The residents fled, and the kobolds managed to take over the town quite easily in the span of a few hours. The residents thought it was adorable, because these kobolds usually don't amount to such things. They thought they could chase them out after a few days, but it seems that instead of raiding and running off, the kobolds have actually settled in.
Oh dear.
And now,
Oh dear.
whatever mad contraption they used to launch their attack has now been set up in the center of the town, overlooking the cliff face that is keeping the villagers and their small contingent of guards at bay. So, before the kobolds can set up any further fortifications, your little group has been hired to make the 500-foot dash across open ground, fighting through the kobold ranks, barricades, and up through the cliff face to destroy the kobold artillery, while the rest of the forces try and sneak around the other side of the town. Welcome to the Kobold Cannonball Run.
Nice.
Also, Jurnis, if it helps, I found a picture of a red dump truck and corrected it.
It's
There.
sadly too late.
Oh, no problem.
Essentially, the kobolds have made this. It is the kobold cannon.
Nice.
It
Nice.
fires a range of artillery, including wicker baskets containing kobold, quote-unquote, paratroopers, who almost always, most of the time, sometimes survive the incursion. But it also can fire other things.
Oh no. Oh no.
So,
Oh no.
your goal is to destroy this. This is gonna be so fun.
Jurnis,
Yes?
Jurnis, I'm sending you a message.
So, the premise now is you have to run through 4 maps. Each of them is a fair distance. Making your way through waves of enemies and barricades. This is going to be brute force all the way, guys. I really hope you enjoy this, because I fucking hell will, because there's going to be a lot of little kobolds going for your ankles.
At last, even combat with my worthy adversary.
Hey, jokes on them. DM's below their ankles.
So
Worry not, little one.
I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh,
Yes. This is beautiful, Jurnis.
oh.
I'm already
I
100%
just realized
on
that I should
board.
probably pull you onto the map before you do that. So let me just do
Yeah.
this.
Well, I rolled an 18.
Is that 8 going to stick?
Well, it will.
I'll wait till the map is visible and then do it.
Just move the turn over there.
Oh, you know, I had a token ready for DM if you needed one.
Yeah. It requires effort to put in now at this stage.
Bah!
Alright. So, DM, you rolled an 8.
Yay!
The Madame rolled 4. Carlia rolled 18. Little Shock managed to get in there all by themselves. So, just bear with me.
Shock is a woman of stealth. Mostly because she's 2'6".
Whoop!
Oh, okay, then if you've already got it in there, then I shall take that
Yes.
and make it your token in a moment.
Yep, this is the magic of Roll20's new update. It's actually useful.
It's worth.
It doesn't break everything.
Bear with me a split second, because there's something I forgot to do. I'll do it now.
Worry not, little DM. I shall protect you. As that is part of the honor of my first quest.
Alright.
Oh, don't you worry, love. I know not to underestimate kobolds. It's amazing how the world constantly needs to be reminded. I gave them a revolution, for frick's sake!
Side eye. Suspicion. The turn of a kobold lip in suspicion. Today is a good day to speak of the ancestors.
I really should have more time to set this up, but I didn't.
Chaos reigns.
Chaos very much reigns.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Whoops! I should not have done that.
What did you do?
Well, I'll say is...
Well, I deleted the old token, and of course, now I'm off the turn order. I am sorry. I did not think that would happen.
Yeah, the turn order was associated to that token because the token itself isn't actually applied to your character sheet.
I'm sorry. I wanted to have my cake and eat it too. It's just the art is so good.
It is adorable.
It's
Yeah.
really good art.
What
There
was
we
your
go.
Initiative again?
It was 8.
8. Okay. So, let me just add these guys.
Well, so long as you have drunk the place dry and visit bathhouse or something, I'm completely happy.
No, Frux. I will keep complimenting your work as often as I please. You can't stop me, woman.
Yeah, Frox, your art's amazing. Deal with it.
Frux's art. Isn't Frux's art good, everybody? I
Yes.
just need to take a moment and say how good Frux's art is. It's really excellent. It's a good, and it's too bad Frux isn't here to hear us complimenting about how good her art is.
Oh, why is the turn order got little slidey bars? It doesn't need little slidey bars. That's weird. These big, thick lines, it implies that there's... See? Why does it need those? Why does it need that little slidey bar? If I make it any bigger, it still has the little slidey bar. It's bad design and it's infuriating. Does it need it? Anyway. My graphical design bitching aside. Of course I sound so Irish. I am Irish. I have no idea what my husband is on about. I just heard him in the background. So, let's get some music going.
Yes. The
Top
music
of
of
the
war.
I'm gonna regret
So
this
we're
with
around?
the kobolds. Okay, first it's going to be the green guys. They're out of range of that. So that's good for now. So they're going to do some little shuffling around. Shuffle, shuffle. Let's get this map zoomed out a tiny bit. So then, Carlia, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Carlia will take the sword off her back, and then she's going to dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. She's running a zigzag pattern, basically.
Okay.
And that's it.
Bear with me a quick moment.
Stop that.
Does 15 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. So, as you're running up, this little kobold sorcerer up here, he was leaning around his little barricade, he saw you coming, and he just fires a bolt at you. A little firebolt. The spell just kind of zips over your head. Okay. Is that you?
Yep, that's her turn.
Alright then. Shock.
Shock wields her katana and goes up the same distance. Because I assume she can go the regular 60 feet, right?
Well, that would be a dash.
Oh,
Yep. That is dashing, so
Oh.
that is using your action. It's
yeah, then that'd be it. Yeah, then she runs up and she's just like got the blade out at her side, low to the ground, doing her best anime run. The motion lines are behind her, 2 feet off the ground only.
you are a kobold, so you might only have 25 feet of movement. Let me double check.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. If I
I
can go back
don't
to
think so. I think it's... Is-
Actually, you have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so I can go how much farther?
You can go another. You can go another 4 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4 there.
Yep, that's
Okay.
barbarian abilities that let you do that.
Jurnis!
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah.
You should know that according to Creature, you are awfully quiet on the stream end.
Am I awfully quiet? Is this better? Shall I turn up my microphone? Let me know, minions. Minions. I don't know why I'm channeling Czar, but anyway. Is there anything else you'd like to do, my dear? Any bonus actions?
She's going to throw out an unholy battle cry, but we'll have to wait until later to see if it turns into intimidation. Since it's not a move.
Next up, it's going to be the blue group. Blue group is going to... The little sorcerer on the cliff is going to try and... Does a 19 hit you, Shock?
Absolutely it does.
This little sorcerer hops up and down, gathers a little fireball in their hand, and... Little firebolt. Hits you square in the chest to do... That's not a D10. That's a D10. 7 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Oh, I forgot
That
to say,
looks
by the
like
way, each of you will start with 2 potions of healing. Because I'm a generous DM.
Thank you.
yeah.
How nice of you.
Because that looked like it severely wumped on poor little Shock.
Also, probably should have asked this earlier. Level 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are level 5. I have prepared for level 5.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, I'm more
Okay.
more concerned that I didn't make the right character.
You notice that this little guy, he kind of hunches down and hoists up his shield. And he's got his little spear poking over the edge, so he looks like he's hunkering down. This little kobold back here, he's going to pull out his little sling. And he's going to go and take a shot at Shock. First I need to double check the range. He's going to do that with disadvantage. Does math 15 hit you?
Absolutely.
Okay, then take 3 points of stone to the face damage.
I am undeterred!
Next up, this little guy. He's gonna scurry over here, over behind the barricade, and he is going to go for Carlia with disadvantage because she's. That's a nat one.
First
Will this be
Throw
a repeat of Kobold
ever.
number 5?
of all time.
29.
Kobold number 5.
He starts swinging his little sling, and as you watch, you see that the sling itself just kind of goes flying out of his hand and goes and lands somewhere over here. This shield boy looks at him and just kind of shakes his head. He's like, ha. Little koboldy shrug. Next up, DM.
Hi! Alright. Ooh, come on, roll 20. Please cooperate with me. There we go.
Never.
Right. Well, let's get this over with ASAP. I'd like to curl up on a nice comfy pillow with a bowl of tuna sometime today, please and thank you. DM is going to cast Expeditious Retreat. What the fuck? Okay, I did not know you could do this. I just popped out the chat. The Roll20 chat. That is a thing you can do, apparently.
It
Yeah.
is, yes.
And now I can't get it back.
You may have to close it to get it to reopen.
Yeah, I think you have to close it and then open it.
I did close it, but now it won't. Hang on.
I have put the concentration flag on you, but
Thank
let's see.
you.
This
Yeah.
spell allows you to move at incredible pace. When you cast the spell, it turns, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Yes, I get a free dash. Woo! Now that these koboldy gentlemen down here,
Yes.
can they be seen or are they obscured?
You can see the tops of their little ears.
Oh wait, I think I have a thing for this. I'm gonna check my character sheet. La 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 la.
It's not that high of a ridge. You can see it.
Would you say I could make an attack on them though?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
They
double
would
check
have,
something.
I would say about a half to 3/4 cover.
You know what? I'll take a chance. So DM's gonna whip out his deck of combat cards. Not a bit fancy this turn. The real magic tricks come later. But you can tell as he pulls one out. Oh yeah, there's like a sheen to the edges to these things. These are sharp cards. So let's attack this lad here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I can't click it because it's in the chat window. Did I hit?
Let's see. 17 to hit. Who are you aiming for?
This one.
The shield guard? With the
Yeah.
17. Yes. You hit him.
Hooray. Could you roll for damage?
It already did. 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did 9.
Alright, and
God,
that will
I
be...
just realised now I have to keep track of these guys' health. What
Yeah.
have I done?
And don't worry, Jurnis, I'm keeping track of my health too.
Oop, bugger, I forgot to.
Oh, I'm glad I don't have to worry about that anymore. And that'll be DM's turn. I'm refreshing roll 20.
Excellent.
And I forgot to add my cantrips.
Okay. Alrighty then. So that's DM's turn. Next up, it's going to be these boys' little turn. So, this boy got a little bit annoyed that someone threw a card at him and it hurt. So, how far can he go? He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. And then... You know what, actually, he's just going to stay there, and he's going to chuck a spear at you. He misses. He rolled a 2. However, he does have multi-attack.
Oh.
First throw ever. Of all time.
I'm going to assume that 9 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Nope. Alright then. He looks angry.
DM turns around, bends over, shakes his tushy, and slaps his ass. There's an easier target for your dump truck arse.
This guy, he's going to use a sling. He's going to aim for shock. He's going to miss. This one, he's going to aim for DM. Where's the stats? 14.
Miss.
Okay. 2 spears and a stone flew over your head. You are a small target. Now, I wonder what Icy was sizing up there. Don't think I didn't see that that range measurement.
Yeah, you can't hide those from DM.
Actually,
Nope.
you can.
Or DM.
Actually, you can't. You can hide them from other players, but not from the DM.
DM sees everything. They are omnipotent.
Though it does,
Okay.
like, when it shows up on the DM's end, it does show like a like marker saying like, "Hey, the player's hiding this," so you see it, but no one else does. And now you know.
There we go.
Oh,
And notice half the battle.
Sorry, Icy. Carry on.
so the madam is going to hold out her staff at this red boy here. And muttering something intelligible.
Yes.
Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Okay. Roll to attack. Oh wait, it's a spell save. What's the stat?
It says spell save DC 15.
No. Eldritch Blast is just a ranged spell attack.
Oh, sorry then. I was thinking that. I was like, wait, Eldritch Blast needs a save?
No.
So, yeah, roll your attack.
Rolling the dice.
Oh.
God damn it.
I mean,
You know
that's
what I
not.
Boing.
Now, hold on, everyone. I think there's a bit of confusion here. Like, Icy needs to make a ranged spell attack first. He just rolled the damage.
Oh, right,
Oh.
okay.
Um.
I didn't see that
Okay.
it was a d10.
Okay, so what the fuck do I do? Just roll
D20
a
plus your D20 plus your spell casting modifier. Should
Okay.
be in your character sheet.
D20. Okay, charisma. Good thing I put a lot of points into charisma.
Ah.
That's 9.
I'm afraid that will miss. So your
Come
Eldritch
on.
Blast just kind of like zooms over and just gets between his 2 ears. He's like, "Ah!" And yes, these are long-eared kobolds because that's adorable.
Yes!
Oh, and of course, meanwhile, like, poor Shock just, like, feels up at her horns and very small ears and goes, hey, wait a minute.
Okay,
And
you moving?
not yet. I mean, I'm squishy spellcaster, so.
Fair enough. Alrighty then. Next up. Who would like to roll a d6 for me?
I
Okay. Oh, no.
Yep.
Ladies first.
I'll
Go for it,
want me to
D.
do it, guys?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
Okay. So, off in the distance, you hear... and you see just this shadow in the sky getting larger and larger and larger until you see what looks like a large iron ball. It crashes down into the battlefield here and rolls as you see that it is full of holes. And as it is rolling, it is breaking apart and scattering, leaving shrapnel, but it also is leaving a trail of oil.
What the hell is that?
Oh no. It's better than what I sent Jurnis a message about. I thought it was going to be.
So
but,
essentially, you saw this.
Oh god.
So here goes the fireballs, guys.
We just get a proper piece of art because I forget.
Remember, there's now a trail of oil leading back.
Not to where they are, there isn't. It's here to here.
Come on, G.
Don't worry, Shock.
Alright.
Shock will absorb the heat.
So, the ball landed here and it started splintering on contact. It tumbled for 20 feet. So now this oil slick is full of little scraps of metal.
Tasty.
Mm-hmm. So, that was that turn. Next up is going to be the greens. This little guy, he's going to lean out and he is going to shoot a firebolt at the oil patch. The oil patch is now fire.
There we go.
So just let me get fireballs. Fire! Ah, so many delicious fire assets that are for free use.
Sorry, you know that.
Ooh, that's some big the auto duel fire animation. I remember the fire tablets from auto duel. They look like that.
So, there's that. Next up, this little guy, he's going to bring out his sling. He's going to go for the closest person, who is Shock. Actually, he has disadvantage because he's so far away. 11 plus 4, it's 15. Does 15 hit Shock?
It absolutely does.
Okay. Shock takes 4 points of rock to the face damage.
Ooh, poor Shock.
Next up is this guy. He's going to do the same. He's going to do it with disadvantage. He's going to miss. And this guy, he's going to scurry over. I just realized everyone up here can see. This guy's going to scurry over and hide behind this dragon shield. And he's going to also try... Oh. He rolled a nat 20, but he has disadvantage and rolled a 3.
Yes!
Okay. These guys are going to hunker down behind their shields. These two boys with their shields. Next up, Carlia.
Carlia is going to advance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there's not really much she can do. Yet. But
The yet is very concerning.
she's got a plan. And at the moment, she's just going to have her bracer ready, her buckler ready to block any attack, basically.
Okay. So basically you're taking the defense section?
Basically, yeah.
Alright. Shock.
To him, or her, or them. a kobold can devour anything, and I'm starting with your soul. 2, 3, and let's see. Where is it? There it is.
I'd like to remind you, you're telling kobolds stuff they thought that they should know.
Yeah, well, it's to. How do you know I was speaking to not everyone? Hold on. Here we go. I'm trying anyway.
You alright, Coops?
Yep.
Yeah,
T just went down the. T just went down the wrong pipe.
Okay.
Patang!
Unpleasant. Okay, so that will hit, and that will do that amount of damage. Alright, so he's hurt.
My first blood of combat.
Ah!
Surrender now.
Ow.
Now.
Fuck you!
When you tried last, diplomacy failed. Fuck 'em up!
Is there anything else you would like to do, D?
Roar as loud as I can again.
Are you trying to be intimidating? Is this an ability?
It's not an ability, but it's just a barbarian thing.
Alright.
I've already used my action, so I can't. I don't think I get 2 attacks, or do I? Because I'm a barbarian.
You're level 5.
You're level
It's
5.
not on my
you do
list.
have multi-attack, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
get
would
an
like to
extra
do that
attack.
again. It isn't on here, so I'd like to do it again. Yes.
Apologies, I've just got to jump back into roll 20 because the bloody thing decided to close on me. I should say, take me back 1.
So there's that.
Okay, that will definitely hit. And that will do 8 points of damage.
So you just see this flurry of katanas, like parrying and dodging, and then choice hits, bang, bang.
Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
still standing.
Yep.
Better than he's ever been. That's a lie. He's actually severely hurt.
Poor Shock also would like to have their armor. since she's wearing like rags only at this point.
Mm-hmm. You are a barbarian.
Yes. But they can wear armor, but she's just not.
Alright, so next up it is these guys. This little kobold up here. He is going to what is he going to do? He is going to try and firebolt Carlia. Because why not?
Okay.
16. No.
Nope.
Not 16. Sorry, it was 15. My bad.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah. You know, because I can do math. So he misses. Next up, this little guy, he's going to fire his sling. And he's going to do it with disadvantage because you're out of range. That's an... No, wait! He threw away his sling last turn. He doesn't have his sling, so he can't do that. He's going to go and get his sling. This boy, however, is going to facepalm and try and attack Carlia. Again, he rolled a natural 20, but it's a disadvantage. So that's 13
Nice.
plus 4 is 17. Does that hit you?
That misses. No, it misses.
This is...
Ooh.
Okay, so that's blue boys. This guy is gonna, again, huddle down behind his shield. DM.
Alright, so DM's just there casually, like, drawing his cards, shuffling his deck, just watching Shock go to town on the shield kobold here. And he's just going to be like, oh, well, I reckon they could use a bit of help over there. Help seeing stars, that is. DM puts his combat cards away, spins his belt around, landing on another pouch, a deck pouch, where there is a star on the front, and he pulls out another deck, and he is gonna whip out a stun stars card, and he got a 1, so it's a big fat miss.
Yep. Yep.
Ah,
I'm afraid they do see stars. Sadly, it's 30 feet above their heads.
oh.
These two kind of look up at it for a moment and go, ooh. Oh, right, fighting.
Oh, well, said, good luck, Shock! And our DM would use the bonus action to dash over here. Because Expediter's Retreat is still active.
Yeah, you still have your movement.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I can get way, way ahead then.
If you
Do I want to, though?
If you
No,
want to.
no, I'm going to hide behind the big furbog lady. I'm a small boy.
Alright. Next up, it's Red Grip. First off, this boy is not happy with the traitor kobold in front of them. Not of his clan. So he's going to attack. And he doesn't get pack tactics because he doesn't have another ally within 5 feet of his target. So he doesn't get that yet. However, does 13 hit you?
It meets it, beats it.
Alright. Then you're going to take 2 points of piercing damage from his little makeshift spear.
Ah!
He does, however, get multi-attack.
I accept your reminder of my strength.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
This one's a little better at 5 points of piercing damage.
How? Shock's not looking so good.
I'm surprised you're not raging to get resistances to these damages.
That is coming.
Okay, so that's their turn. Next up. Time for little koboldy stabs. They get advantage because pack tactics.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not coming, because maybe she'll be dead.
That is 23.
Yep, that hits.
4 points of piercing damage.
Yes, ouch.
And 12. That misses you. I'm gonna get a second dice. Hang on.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Basically, Shock is looking close to dead.
Oh! D20. Make things a little easier when I'm rolling for the advantage and disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, this little group is chittering happily and how they've cornered one of their foes, showing off their battle prowess. Next up, Madame.
I see.
Alright.
I say,
Okay.
Where's
What's
the
my
money?
movement?
were you listening to what was going on, I see, or did you get distracted?
I was just listening. I just got
Okay.
distracted for a moment there.
No problem.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know all my cool shit I can do.
Ah, it is the Warlock's curse.
Oh, hi, Storm.
Yes, hello, I am here.
Oh, hi, Chi. Hello, sweetheart. I kind of
Okay,
need those
so-
over here. Please don't sit on them. There you go. Good girl.
I will go ahead and attempt a second Eldritch Blast at bad boy here.
Okay.
So
Will it?
1d10, 1d20 plus. Okay. Test. Okay.
Sadly, that will not hit.
The dice just fucking suck.
Yeah, they don't like you
Woof.
tonight, I'm afraid I say.
Hang on. I got things. What can I do? Blah, 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 blah. That's a hindrance. Blah, 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 blah.
Anything
Yeah,
else
no.
you'd like to try and do, Icy?
Let me see. The cantrip acts as a action, right?
It depends. Certain cantrips are bonus actions.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast is an action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid so, yes.
Action. 5 news. Mind. I'll just be back to the. God damn it. Next.
Fair enough. Okay then. Next up. Who would like to roll me a d6 this time?
Nice.
That can't be good.
Okay. You hear as you look up and you see another little shadow has been launched from up above. This one, it's not metal though. It doesn't appear to be leaking oil as the first one, but you do hear as a wicker basket crashes down here, right in front of Carlia. And now I need to roll a percentile dice.
They're all dead!
Okay, so you rolled for more kobolds. There is a percentile chance that they will die on impact. It's 10%. You rolled 6. So there's now a very dead kobold here in the remains of a wicker basket. Just split.
I prepared for this my whole life.
Carlisle just looks to DM and goes, I get the feeling they haven't thought this through completely.
It's kobolds. They're rather talented and creative, but they can't cover every base.
You look at him and he's got like this little backpack kind of strapped to him.
Can I just say?
Please tell me it goes up now.
Can I just say
Yeah,
that
sure.
if I was
It's this tablecloth. It's tied to him with like 2 strings.
I also would like to say that if I was playing Kulrath, she would have been like looked over and seen this and like held up her clawed hands to these guys and been like, "Brother, no!"
Just run through the fire.
Yes, she would have been like, "No, no."
Alright.
Just to mess with the battlefield.
Next up is these guys. This little sorcerer is going to attempt to attack. Who's he going to try to attack? He's going to aim for Shock because Shock is the closest. And he gets advantage because pack tactics.
Yep.
I'm just going to take a photo of this and put it in the player chat.
Oh.
So, just very quickly.
Oh no. Oh no.
See, I'm waiting for Jurnis to post this picture, but oh no. Well, that won't do.
Yep.
Hey, Jurnis, you know in the big bad real world, you dropped some dice and they were very mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM's gonna drop a D8 of his own.
Oh?
Yeah. DM could roll a gambit dice, which is a D8 because he is level 5, and whatever number he gets is subtracted from the roll.
Okay, that will eliminate the crit. Good job. What do you roll?
Well,
It removes the critical hit. That's all you needed to do. That will do perfectly fine. So they're a little firebolt. is 1d10.
Oh.
Look, sorry, Chuck. The grandiose manipulator's playing hard to get today.
He rolled a 10.
Yep. So, poor sweet Shock is in her first combat ever on the verge of death.
Okay.
With 3 enemies in front of her. Bye, buddy.
You know what? I'm just gonna upgrade those potions I gave you to greater.
No, it's okay. You don't have to do
You're on
that.
the first map. These
Yep.
guys are the weakest.
I know. Had she survived, Shock had a plan, but...
Okay. Are you unconscious?
No, I am down to 2.
Okay. This guy, he's gonna try. Disadvantage and advantage levels out. Okay, sure. He rolled in that one. So percentile dice. That's an 84.
Oh.
Okay. So, this little guy, he leans out and starts swinging his little sling. And you're starting to think these kobolds aren't really all that accurate with their slings. As his little stone goes flying off and pings this guy in the back of the head. For 4 points of damage. There we are. So these two are now in an argument. So he has now turned his back to your party as he's shouting and screaming at this little kobold who's shouting and screaming back. This guy, he's gonna take a shot at Shock. He rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
Thank you for saving Shock. I don't want her to die, but, you know, things happen.
This one's gonna aim for Carlisle. He rolled a 2 and a 5. Like, seriously, I rolled a 20 and a 19, and then a 1 and a 2. That's madness. Alright, next up. Carlisle.
Carlisle is going to be very careful to avoid fire, so she's going to move 10 feet there, and then 20, 30. She's going to burn a healing word on Shock.
Yay!
Roll that. At level... I'll burn a second level spell slot for this. So you get 7 points of damage back, and she's going to take the spear off her back and throw it at this lad here.
Okay. Roll the attack. Nine. Will not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. And that's her turn.
Okay. Next up. Shock.
Does Rage use an action? Or it's a bonus action,
It's a
right?
bonus action.
Bonus action.
So, she is going to Rage. I was planning on doing it second map, but we'll do it on the first map. I've got 2 left. She's
You
going
really
to
died.
Rage.
You're perfectly
Yep,
justified being pissed
That's
off.
roleplay. That is exactly what the roleplay is there. Yes. And then she's going to say, if I die, you're coming with me. And she is then gonna go for 2 strikes toward
Okay.
our buddy here.
With the Dragon Guard.
The guy directly in front of her.
15 and 15. Those both hit.
Yeah.
So that's 6 and 6. That's 12. I am on the wrong one. There. So 12 points of damage to him.
Break 2,000 objects.
Okay.
Whirlwind. I don't even
And she looks alternatively as she does the 2 strikes. She stares into the eyes of this fighter, into the eyes of this fighter, and says, "Run."
Alright.
And she's glowing with
Down.
red anime fury.
Is that all?
Yeah, well, she, like I said, she looked at the two of them and said, "Run," in like a guttural. "Rrr."
Next up,
She's
is
extreme. She's from the '90s.
This guy. Let me just check my range. DM, as you're sitting there looking over to Carlia in shock, a fireball passes within centimeters of your whiskers.
Ah!
Just splats into the road over here. The little sorcerer up here missed. Okay, this guy has now retrieved his sling, so he's going to run back over here, and he's also going to try and hit DM. Dirty 20. So that
What?
is a modified 20.
Oh yeah, that hits,
4
unfortunately.
points of bludgeoning damage.
2.
This guy,
I would...
he's going to do the same. He's going to get out his little sling. 13.
Miss.
Okay. And then he misses. So, DM. He just tried to singe your whiskers.
Okay, a couple things. Just so you know, in case you weren't already aware, Toonkind have a resistance to bludgeoning. Now, a lot of people don't like that, so it's up to you whether that stands or if we ignore it.
Is it built into the character? On
Yes,
the
it is.
The actual stats?
It's no bullshit I added, it's just part of the build.
Okay, I will trust you with this. I did read this over whenever you liked it in the chat, and I can't for the life of me remember half the abilities because I have the short-term memory of an overly caffeinated squirrel.
That's fine.
So I will take you at your word. If I find you lie to me, then say goodbye to Rascal.
Ah, no! Oh, please don't be a clue enough and he kicked me down to earth!
Rascal is
Okay.
in my world. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not vindictive. Can't prove
Right, so Dealer's gonna point up at the sorcerer. You! I'll get you later. Heavens help you if you hit me crown. But I have bigger fish to fry right now.
Kobold gives you that.
I don't think of you as such a noble species, you little shit. Okay.
DM.
Okay. So DM is gonna move over here. And he's gonna try again with his combat cards. Yeah, just the plain old combat cards this time. Puts away the stun stars set of cards. It's like, they're just kobolds. They've only got 5 HP max. I think I'll be fine. And he makes an attack on this koboldy boy right here.
May I point out that the one I hit took a lot more than 5 hit points?
Yeah, basic kobolds have 5 hit points. The others, not so much.
Yeah.
The dragon shields are tanks. Literal damage sponges.
Yeah.
And
But there you go.
I love them.
There you go. Fit them out a bit for your shock. You can finish the job. Oh yeah, I still have movement and a bonus action. So let's see, 5 feet of normal movement. God damn it! Where's the? There we go. 5 feet of new. Why can I not use the ruler? There we go. 5 feet.
Thank
And
you.
yeah. Right. So coming round the corner, with fire in his eyes, his DM, arms outstretched, legs up. Like, no, coming for you, you little shit. Exactly. That's his turn.
I think I scared Dennis with the the picture of the dice. Alright, so you just running up towards the barricade?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is going to be this last little red boy over here. He's gonna try and run away. You gonna let him do that, Shock?
Thank you.
Are you gonna let him try and do that, Shock? Or are you gonna try and get an attack of opportunity? You're muted, D. Oh, hi, Chi.
Oh, she's gonna take a swing, man. She's gonna take a full swing at that one, trying to run away.
Go for it.
Once again with her scimitar. Come on.
That'll hit.
Does that? And yeah, if possible, the head comes off.
Yeah.
Even slice.
He starts to turn and run away, and you just slice the back of his neck. The body runs on for a few more feet, while the head is just here.
And as best she can, she stares over here while she does it. She like tracks the movement almost like mime-like, and just sideways, looking at the buddies over here, and narrowing her eyes and licking her entire muzzle.
Okay. Madame. Come now. Wreak some havoc.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to aim this time for Koboldy Boy up there. So, Eldritch Blast.
There you
that
go.
Just might hit,
Finally! Come on, 10. Okay, I'll deal with the 6.
Okay, that was a nat 20, so that's doubled. That's 12 points of fire damage.
Is it fire?
No, it's
Not
4.
fire, sorry.
Force. Force damage.
12. Minus that and that and that. Okay, so that's now that amount of damage. This little kobold is unhappy. He is hurt, but he is still standing. Next up.
Oh!
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, Icy's gonna do some bullshit. I
just read. At level 5, it makes 2 beams.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
It does. So doubled again. That's 4. That's an additional 4 damage. He's looking even more hurt. But he's still standing. Eldritch Blast. So, yous do not hear anything in the distance this time. Next up, it's the Green Brigade.
They're reloading.
Yes, actually.
Oh, come on, if you think you're hard enough.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he's hard enough.
He's had enough.
He rolled a 3, 6 plus 2. That is 8 points of stabby damage.
You know, I could have stopped that, but I chose not to, because I like your moxie.
This guy's going to stand here, and he's going to use his sling. He gets pack tactics because that boy's there. That's cocked. 16.
That will miss.
Ah. What's your
quick
AC
question.
out of idle curiosity?
17!
Ah.
Ooh,
Nice.
just one below mine.
So remind me, the damage DM took was 8, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So that was his turn. This boy's going to go... How much speed does he have? Because he's so much slower than the others. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as he can go, but he can get there.
Oh! Uh-oh!
And he gets multi-attack with advantage. He rolled a 7 and a 2.
Okay. Whew.
Second attack. Modified 20.
I'm using a gambit dice!
Go for it.
Okay. So that's -3.
So 17.
Yeah, that will hit, but it's not a crit.
Well, it was a modified 20, so it wasn't a nat. It wouldn't
Oh
have been.
well, it's fine. I made my decision.
I'm not here!
Midnight? If you really want, I'll let you reclaim that gambit. If you misheard me and thought it was a critical hit, I'll let you take it back.
Oh no, that's fine. I was gonna do it anyway.
Okay, the fight's almost over and there aren't any more battles after this.
Actually, you know what? No, I will take back that gambit dice. The GM screwed DM, so DM will screw GM.
GM has always been at war with DM.
4 points of pookie damage.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, this is the first map of 4. I'm being nice.
The true cruelty will come later.
Yes.
This guy's gonna hold his turn. This guy, he's gonna aim for Carlia. He doesn't get advantage because no one's near. Where is his spells? 21.
That will hit.
Where's my D10? There it is. Take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
There is only good rolls or bad rolls. There is no in between.
Yeah, it's crazy tonight.
Okay. And this little guy, he's going to use his sling. He's going to go for shock. It's disadvantage because he's so far away. And he's going to miss.
Yeah.
Pebble just kind of like sumps to the ground here.
Hits one of my horns and bounces off. Hey!
Pretty much.
As
Carlia.
as she runs past where the spear would landed, she grabs a spear. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, these barricades, do we have to get them out of the way?
No. You don't have to clear the path, you just have to get past them.
Right. In that case, underneath the shield boy, I'm just going to double check my distance on this.
Essentially, you're going to have to... Because the pointy sides are pointing at you, I will ask you to make an athletics check to try and jump over them, but that's whenever you're crossing them.
Right. Since she's 30 feet away from him, she is going to stay at the ground beneath him, and he's going to get a rather uplifting sensation.
Okay.
She's going to lift him in the air and then just drop him straight down again.
What are you using to do this?
Mold earth.
Okay.
So basically, she lifts up a 5-foot cube of earth, and actually, no, she's going to slam it to the side into his friend.
This movement does not have enough force to cause damage.
Yeah.
This is a slow crumbling movement of earth. This isn't a
Yeah, and it does-
shunt. You're thinking of stone pillar. Which is a
Fair enough. Either way, it should still affect Shield Boy. As he's slowly dropped again.
Again, because it's slow, it just kind of shunts him off to the side. There's now a mound, a 5-foot mound between these guys. However, you do kind of gently roll him into the barricade. So he's going to take...
Oh.
My D4 just ran away.
Did she get it?
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Carlisle, but Mold Earth is a soft druid spell.
So he's just going to take 2 points of pokey damage.
And using the last 20 feet of her movement, she's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. That's good.
And that's her turn.
Excellent.
Finally, the long-legged people show up!
Alright, Shocky boy, girl, I don't know, you never specified what you were. What do you want to do?
It's a Shock is a she/her.
Okay. What do you want to do?
And question: this tank,
Yeah.
is that armor something that would be set enough that Shock could steal it and put it on? She is 2'6".
Well, armor
Could you put it
takes
on-
a while to
Yes,
put on.
It
I
does
know,
take
that's
a
what I
while
was
to
gonna
dawn.
ask.
However, he does
How
have
many
a
rounds?
shield that you can just pick up.
Yeah. And if you're a barbarian, armor will affect your AC. Negatively.
As Velo told the party in Ice's game, armor will literally make you weaker.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, never mind.
You
Then I have
can
to-
lift the shield.
Oh,
The shield won't,
you can-
won't negatively affect you.
Yeah, a shield
Okay.
is fine. And you can equip a
Then-
shield in a turn.
So I'm just going to very quickly check the rolls you put in the chat.
Oh, so as everybody's talking, I just wanted to know, if I grab the shield, I can equip it in the same turn, or do I have
Yes,
to do
you
both?
can. You can equip a shield in one turn.
And can I move with it in front of me and scrunch down behind it?
Yeah, you could do a shield march if you want.
That's what she wants to do. She wants to grab the shield, scrunch down behind it as best she can, and she's 2'6", so I don't know if the shield on the guy was smaller. But she's going to try to scrunch down behind it as much as she can and start moving forward.
Alright, so basically
As
you
far
build
as I
yourself
can
an
go.
arrow wall. Don't mind me.
Yes.
I'm trying to find this dice that escaped.
No, it's okay. I just couldn't hear anybody, and I was like, too many people. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, D. It was just important information. Like, when it comes to all suits of armor, it takes, like, minutes to put it on, and that's generally more time than you have in combat. But a
That's
shield
what I was-
is action.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was, like, what kind it was, or if it, like, went clink, clink, you know. So that's good. The shield, she's going to grab it. She's going to go forward as far as I can, which is how far with the shield scrunched down behind it crawling.
You can move your normal movement speed.
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2.
Die disappeared
1,
into the ether!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, she's not going to go the full movement. She's going to go up to here and be scrunched.
Yeah.
And she's going to call the DM. DM!
I have no idea where that dice went. I'll just grab an extra.
Actually, I can go one more because it's 40, so she's going to actually move here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be like, DM!
Yeah! Kind of preoccupied!
Or she's just like trying to just gesture like, come get behind this! When you can. She's not looking over there, she's looking straight ahead. She hasn't noticed yet.
Okay.
It's her first barbarian fight. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's trying.
So, because you don't have access to edit that D&D Beyond sheet, the leather shield will give you an extra 2 to your AC. I have it marked here on my thing, so your AC is now 15.
15? Much better. Much better. Especially considering she is down to not much health.
Okay. These are, for all intents and purposes, these are like little tower. They would be the equivalent of a tower shield for a kobold. For anyone who doesn't know, that's the little dragon shield. So the shield itself is pretty much the size of the kobold. So yeah, you have yourself a tower shield, so you can shield march with that if you want.
Yes. I have a plan.
Okay. So next up is Blue Boys. Our Blue Boys. This little sorcerer, up here, he's gonna grin down at DM. And he's gonna cast Poison Spray.
Oh no!
Actually, I'm just gonna make sure to double check the range on that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna back it out. He's gonna cast it, but he doesn't realize that he's too far away. It falls just short of DM. A water pistol that had just ran out of pressure at the worst moment.
Oh, you know what? No, let's go one step further beyond. DM blows raspberries.
Okay, next up is this boy. He rolls with pack tactics. With his sling. 18.
To hit DM?
Yep.
Oh, that'll hit.
Take 4 points bludgeoning damage. With your resistance, that's down to 2.
Yep.
Next up is this boy. He's going to aim for you as well. Even with advantage, he misses. 16.
Yep, that's a miss.
Next up is this boy. How smart are you? Let's see. Yeah, you're smart. You're gonna stay there. He's still behind his little shield. Next up, DM.
Hi, give me a second.
Around you.
Yes, there are! I don't like that. But give me a hot second, I'm checking fancy things. Okay, alright. Alright. Right. So DM is going to use his action to use a gambit feature. Dancing cards! So, let's see. Each hostile creature, with DM is going to basically perform a flamboyant card trick. You know, all of them flying through the air, spinning around, going up and down his arms, that sort of thing. Each hostile creature within 10 feet of him is immediately distracted by his performance and must perform an intelligence saving throw of DC 8 plus his proficiency, which is a 3, so 9, 10, 11, and the roll on the gambit dice, which I will roll now. Okay, so 16, a DC 16 saving throw. If they fail, they have disadvantage on all ability checks until his next turn. And the next attack against these guys has advantage. Okay?
Alright, okay. So, let's see. What did they have to beat?
DC 16 intelligence.
There is no in between. I rolled a 19 and an 18.
What the fuck?
The hell.
Okay, so they're not impressed.
Did that come through, y'all?
They're momentarily distracted by the pretty colors, but they're not fixated on it, sadly.
Did my sound effect come through for Koob?
It did not.
No, I don't think it did. But now's your chance.
One more time. It was just a sad trombone.
Oh. There we go.
Is there anything else you would like to try and do, Diane?
Charlatans, the lot of you. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna use a bonus action then to expend another gambit die.
Wow.
How many
Typical.
gambit die do you have?
4. I'm on my last one after this.
Good thing there's no more. Like I said, good thing there's no more maps. This is the end of the fight right here.
But he's in a bad place and he needs to get out of dodge quick. So basically, this is an elaborate optical illusion involving flying cards. So basically, just like imagine him just like dealing them out rapidly, and they spin around him, and he gets to teleport.
Cards form.
Okay. So 30 plus 5 times the gambit dice's rolled number. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 50 feet. So he's going to just vanish from there and appear here, you know, with the big buff lady who can protect him.
You basically misty stepped.
Yep. Super misty stepped.
I was picturing like a Bugs Bunny thing where DM is standing there going, well, you know, now that I think about it, and then the cards form his outline and you just see this zip.
Yeah, basically. That's
And then
definitely what happened.
The cards collapse and then slide back into his pocket.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just thinking, did he just remember he can do that? Your father's an idiot.
Moron.
Alright. I am going to. That's a 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. Need to be on my thing. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then going to cast Cloud of Daggers right on top of Green Boy here.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. Creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time or turn starts in there. Excellent. Okay, so you put it on Shield Boy?
Yep.
Right.
Good luck.
That's just basically engulfs him.
Doesn't that get him too? 5 feet?
5 feet on each side. See, I don't know whether it just means that 5 foot square or if it affects people around them. Fuck it, it affects people around them. So 6 points of damage.
That's what I would assume. It's like it's a
Yeah.
point, and then it's like 5 feet in like for all the 4 or 5 directions.
That's my ruling, and anyone doesn't agree, fuck it. I'm being nice because this is going to be very difficult fights.
Yes.
So, he's dead. He's taking damage. 6 points of damage. That brings him down to this amount. He's also mildly irritated. Anything else you'd like to do, madame?
I am gonna summon a magical weapon.
Ooh.
If you have like a great sword handy. Or actually, is a short sword a simple weapon?
There. Yep.
I'm gonna say, if you're using a pact of a blade weapon, you are proficient with it.
Okay.
It can be whatever you want, apart from a ranged weapon, I think,
Yeah.
and you have proficiency with it.
Oh, right, so it's... Is it a bound weapon that you're wielding, or is it a weapon on its own?
No, it's basically like a Green Lantern ring sort of affair, where you basically choose the shape of it. Like if you wanted a spear or a glaive, you can have a glaive.
They're wielding it, okay. Then I don't need to put a little sword icon on the map.
Okay. So
I never supposed
that
to make a joke about Strad totally stolen the sun sword, but oh well. Go on, Isaac.
gather around you. What are you doing? Considered. Ooh.
You had to basically enter this a lane for every single weapon.
I'm also going to, since I'm now more open, I'm going to do this. No, well, never mind. I'm sure it's like daylight outside. Ignore that.
Yeah, it's daylight and you're beside a fire. So if you were in the shadows of the cliffs or next to this wee ridge, I would say sure, go ahead. But because you're standing in the middle of a field, sadly,
that'll be it then.
not do much damage. Okay. Next up, who wants to roll a d6 for me?
I
So do
want
so.
to. Oh no, go for it.
Okay. No, okay. D6.
That way, if it's bad, it can't be pinned on me.
Okay. So, I would like Shock. Actually, yeah, just Shock to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
Oh no.
Know what she needs to beat.
Pretty sure it's higher than 8.
Okay. You hear of the catapult launching again. And this time you see a rather sizable boulder. And it crashes down next to here. I would like Shock to take... I rolled 1. 1 point of bludgeoning damage as the boulder crashes down. Let me quickly make a dexterity saving throw for the dragon shield. He fails. He takes the full damage. 6, 3, 9. So he takes that amount of damage.
Quick question.
Yeah.
This barricade here, is this damaged?
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Okay.
Can I help you, little kitten?
Yeah, give me a second too. I gotta do something here.
You're just gonna stand there on the arm of my chair and look suspicious. Alright. I will be your little escalator over. Little shit. Alright. So that's that. Next up is Green Boys. It's Green Boy. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as he can move.
He started his turn still within cloak of the cloud of daggers.
Actually. I say, would you like to roll 4d4?
Alright. Give me 1 second.
Ooh!
Delicious.
It's good job I remembered that.
Yeah! So he's hurt.
Nice.
He's gonna dash.
Nice.
20. And that's pretty much all he can do. So he just ran through a cloud of daggers to get back over towards the end. This boy, he's gonna pick himself up because he was knocked prone. And he's gonna go 5, 10, that's as far as he can go. And then he's gonna try and attack Carlia with advantage. 18.
Me.
No, I'm lying. 17. It's only +3. He has not +4, so he misses. Second attack, he's gonna miss that as well. So he just came over and just kind of tried to jab you twice. Didn't work. This little kobold is gonna scurry over here, 5, 10, and he's gonna go over and try and attack Shock. 18. Plus 4 is 22. They're all picking on per Shock.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to do 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay. I was about to expend my last gambit dice there. Good thing it wasn't necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, Shock ain't looking good, but you know.
Back with Steak.
Shock. Shock.
What'd you say?
Nothing. That
I didn't
was
hear you.
a bird that flew by.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, so
Is that the
whatever.
gaming pigeon again?
Yeah, something like that.
No, I just went. Back with Steak.
Poke with Steak. That's what it was. Okay. I heard something.
Stink.
I don't know what you worry about metagaming pigeons for when I'm around.
So, what would you like to do?
Oh no. Does DM break the fourth wall?
Yes.
Oh god.
He's still metacognizant. He knows things.
I drink and I know things. Whose turn is it?
Kalai,
It's
is that right?
Carlisle's.
Yeah, it's Carlisle.
Okay, Kalia has a spear in one hand, sword in the other. She's going to use her off. She's going to attack with a sword. So that is a one-hand longsword.
Against Shiddly Boy, that will not hit.
And with her right hand, this is -2. She's going to attack the other shielded boy.
That'll hit.
Okay.
8 points of piercing damage. Is that the one below you?
The one above.
Above, sorry.
This one,
That one.
yeah, that one takes the
Eight,
damage.
8, so he now does that amount of health. Okay. He's hurt. Still slightly disorientated from having a rock dropped on him.
Yeah, and that is her move.
Shock. This guy poked you with a little stick. What are you gonna do about it?
This one here,
Mm-hmm.
she is raging out, and so she is gonna now. I don't get. I don't. Now that I have a shield, I don't get double weapon attack, do I? Or do I? I don't know.
You
No.
can still multi-attack.
Yes.
If
Okay.
that's what you mean, yeah, you can still multi-attack.
Yeah. She wants to do 2 attacks.
Okay.
So 1,
That'll hit.
2.
Well, I'll say this.
And-
Your first attack kills this guy instantly.
Yeah! She's screaming, and so then she moves over here. And will that give pack tactics?
Yes?
Yes,
Will
but 19 will hit him.
Yep.
But roll
Okay.
again, just in case you crit.
Okay.
This is just how I rule it, but because Jurnis may not rule it the same way, but I'd say it depends on the size of a shield if you can still use two-handed.
No, she's
There's
not
that.
using two-handed. What she meant was, does she get multi-attack?
Oh, yeah, I know, just saying for reference.
Alright. So, the 19 will hit, so that's 7 points of slashing damage to that guy. He is unhappy. Is that you, Shock? Yeah.
She's screaming loud at this person,
Oh!
the shield tank.
Don't you do bonus action for bonus damage for rage as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Plus
I'll put it in.
2, I
I'll put it in.
I'll double check.
Here's rage. I'll post it.
Yeah, it's a +2, but the bonus increases. Level 5. Yeah, no, it's still +2.
Okay, so an extra 2 damage to him. So he's now that amount of health.
And she's like screaming and roaring at him like a dragon.
Pretty bloody. Okay. Next up is Blue Grip. This little guy. He is
The
going
little
to...
shit.
How far away are you guys?
About 60 feet tops.
So then, DM,
Hi.
just beside you, you see a little point of light
Uh-huh.
come into existence. It seems to swirl a little bit and it starts to crackle with lightning.
No. Wait, wrong one. No, wrong one. Wrong one. There. Okay.
What's this one?
So
do?
the burned card. Basically, DM uses abjuration magic through his deck of cards. When he sees a creature within 60 feet of him casting a spell, he can use a gambit die as a reaction to interrupt the spell casting process. If the creature is casting a spell of 2nd level or lower, it automatically fails. So
Okay.
is this the 3rd level and above?
It was,
I'm waiting to hear fireball.
no, it wasn't Fireball.
Was it chromatic orb?
Yes, it was Chromatic Orb.
Yeah, then it fails.
And he was casting it at his highest level. He was trying to cast it at 2nd level. So, you negate that. Little Kobold looks confused.
Yeah, you just see like a dice disintegrate like between DM's fingers, and then he just wags a finger at the Kobold sorcerer.
He's gonna move there. This little guy, he's gonna try and fire a sling at Shock. He's gonna miss. The other guy, he's gonna try and fire a sling at DM. He's gonna miss. Seriously, it's either both die roll high or both roll low. That was a 5 and a 7, and now a 2 and a 6. Okay, so that's that. DM.
Right!
There's your Pokeboy in front of you,
Excuse me.
and that spellcaster just tried to fuck up your day.
Yeah, fuck that guy! Okay. I did have a plan, but then shot flanked, so that changed the plan. It's fine, these things happen. So DM puts his cards away and pulls out a whip. I can't believe you've done this to me. What's me, DM? It's a melee combat. The front of it all.
I can't tell if he's trying to go with an Irish accent or not, and I don't know whether or not I should be insulted.
It's just an accent. Roll with it.
Yes, we'll just go with it being an accent.
I just thought it was a Toon accent myself.
It's all of the above. There we go.
Alright,
Oh, right, well, I did it good. Ah, good enough.
okay then now. Jesus Christ, where is this bloody accent going? It's taking a tour of the British Isles here.
You know, the funniest thing is the guy who does Ketchy's voice in Final Fantasy VII is from Wigan, which is down the bloody road from me.
Yeah.
Anyway, even with advantage, I'm afraid you miss.
The dice are as consistent as my accent.
You're being
No,
punished
because
by
you rolled a
this
fucking
world.
10! Anyway. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll take my chances. Bonus action dash. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll just dash over here. Okay.
He rolled a 2, he's missing you.
Ah, good.
Red group, yeah, they're all dead. Madame, whose day would you like to fuck up?
I would like to fuck up. Actually. Yeah, I would like to fuck up all of the blue group's day by casting this.
Ooh. Each creature in the area must make a strength saving throw, and failed save, the creature is restrained and is Alright. So, a 20-foot cylinder. Where are you originating it?
Right here.
Oh, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
So that is all of them. It also...
Like I said, I'd like to fuck up blue group's day.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so strength saving throw. They have to beat a 15. So,
Yep.
sorcerer and first kobold. The sorcerer fails, the first kobold succeeds. Second little kobold and dragon. Both fail. So, if I understand that correctly, he's restrained, and he's restrained until your next turn.
Yep.
Okay. So this guy managed to dodge it. Next turn's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see what else I can do.
Well,
That's
let's
an
wait
action.
until-
Never mind.
Any
Let's
bonus
wait until
actions
that
or
evil
movement you'd like to make?
I will stay here for the moment.
Okay.
And I do not have any bonus actions.
Nice. Alright. Moving on. It's a green group. This little one is 5, 10, 15,
Uh-oh.
20. He is not letting you go. Shock and Carlisle, would you like to take a shot at this guy?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And she is going to just whomp with the scimitar. Or, I mean, it's a katana, but it says scimitar.
You know, get it. You're jealous. You're just not as adorable as me.
Shock misses. Sephi hits.
Carlisle's gonna do non-lethal.
Why?
It's not quite enough to knock them down, but it's enough to make them stagger. But they're going to use their action to dash. They're not going to let you run away. This guy is going to try to attack Carlia. He doesn't have pack tactics anymore. He misses with a 3.
Yes!
This little guy, he's going to pop out. He does get pack tactics, though. 15 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Sorcerer.
Oh no.
He's gonna point at this guy
What?
and cast a spell.
No.
And as he casts the spell, you notice this guy seems to get slightly faster as he scurries across the ground towards you. And he's gonna get back behind cover.
God, I want to do something so bad. Please let it work out.
Carlia.
Carlisle's gonna look at the guy in front of her and toss the spear away. And that's it.
Miss.
And that's all she can do.
Okay. Shock.
All right. Okay, I'm sending you a message.
Type with all your fury.
Yes, there.
You know what? Sure. Go for it. Roll
So
strength.
you guys watch. Okay. Come on.
That's a save.
But I'll be
Oh, whoops.
nice and let you have it.
Do you want me to roll the regular strength too?
No, it'll be fine. I'll let you have the nat 20 because I think this is cool.
Okay. So you guys watch as Shock looks and has been watching all this go down with DM, grabs the shield, takes off at a dead run, gets to about here silently, screams to scare this person, and rams the full weight of the shield with her shoulder into the back of the guy facing DM to try to disrupt him.
Roll a d6 plus your strength modifier. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Blah, blah.
I'm trying to roll a d6. Sorry guys, I'm so bad at this stuff.
I can roll a d6 for it. Oh, never mind.
There it is. And my strength modifier is 6 plus 6.
Really?
Your strength modifier is
Yo.
6.
That's what it says.
Are you looking at the strength save?
Oh no, plus 3. I was looking at the strength save.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Plus 3. Sorry.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I'm raging, so does that add any?
Oh yeah, that is your rage, which would have been 2.
Yes. So,
Doesn't matter. He only had 3.
6 damage. Oh.
Oh, thank you, Lars. I'm not quite as immortal as I used to be. No
And
measures.
As DM is saying that, you watch as Shock does a full-on Godzilla skyward roar.
It must sound impressive in her head.
Yes, it does, but in real life it sounds like...
Okay. Strength saves to try and get out of the restraining of the water. Fail. Fail. This little guy, he's gonna try and pull his friend out. Nat 1. He gets pulled in instead. Not even joking.
Silly
That one.
boy.
We believe in this, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, I needed this.
Silly Billy. Silly Billy.
And you know what? Madame is going to say that in character.
I needed this. So there are 3 columns of water with 4 kobolds frantically trying to swim. DM,
Hi.
you've got a little bit of brain on your shirt there.
Ugh. I precipitated off, but that'd be a waste of an action. Later, perhaps. Right, so DM is going to scurry past Shock using a dash action, because Expeditious Retreat is awesome! Okay. And now that he is... Actually, you know what? He's got a bit more, so back up a bit more. There we go. Right to the edge. Okay, he has some breathing room, and now he can use his cards again. Exactly. All right, let's try this again. It's a whole new hand. Maybe I'll fare better this time. And he's breaking up the Stunned Stars deck again. Ah, for fuck's sakes! Does a 12 hit this bitch?
No.
Ah! DM just looks at his deck. You're letting me down, man. You're letting me down. Okay, that's his turn.
Alright, next up is Red Boys, who are already dead.
You know you can delete things from the controller, right?
I know. It's just laziness, to be honest.
Okay.
So, Madam Rita, how badly do you want to fuck up these guys, do?
I am going to take the Riptide option. There I'll take 3d8 damage and get thrown 40 feet this direction.
Holy shit.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. Dead. Dead. As they are yeeted off the map. This boy had 11 hit points, is also yeeted off the map. This boy...
Note to self, give Storm fucking Riptide power, mighty spell! Mighty spell!
Yes.
So, he comes into a little bit of resistance. Not only does he thrown against the barricade, but also the cliff face. So let's do a little bit of damage for that. In fact, actually, I'll let you do this. Roll me 3d6.
Do it.
6.
Okay. This is a very unhappy kobold. He's now prone, wet, bleeding, and slightly entangled in the ruined barricade.
Get out of our way.
Who would like to roll me a d6?
I'd like to this time.
Okay.
That's a 6.
No.
Oh. You hear the clunk of the kobold cannon in the distance again. And you see what looks to be a pot. Just cartwheeling. I would like DM to roll me a percentile dice.
Okay!
Oh, Jurnis, please tell me
That's
this isn't. Please tell me this isn't the one that I sent you the message about.
I do not recall what that message was, but no.
Oh, it was in direct message. It was in your your Discord
It's
Discord
a
thing.
It's a pot full of flaming spiders.
It is not, no. These are civilized kobolds, they don't fling poo. However, this part arcs
Little flaming
over and over
spiders.
and over, and Kalea, you can swear you hear buzzing
No!
as the pot crashes down around
No,
here.
not the bees.
Not the bee.
Then yes, it is bees. There's now a very angry swarm of bees.
Someone should have saved the riptide.
I have no bee icons, so you know what? Sure, this is close enough. So this square
Oh shit!
is now full of swarming bees.
Oh, bother!
But yeah, I have the table over here. I've actually got 3 different tables that I ask you to roll differently in each one. But this option, number 6, is just bees!
I'm going to give you. I'll hear it, Jurnis. I'll do this to make everything easier for everybody. I'll just post this to the player chat, and then if you want to, Jurnis, you can use this as the clip art for it. There you go. There you are. Just there you go. There's...
It requires me to import it into the game, and
no problem. Just in case you needed it, it's right there.
I do appreciate the effort. Then. So, there is a swarm of angry bees in this area. Now then, next up is the green guys. This boy, he's going to try and poke Carlia with a 21.
That will hit.
Of course it will.
I hope the smoke puts them to sleep.
1d6 plus 1. It is 4 points of stabby damage.
Such a naughty.
This guy's going to use his sling. He gets pack tactics because shield boil's there. Really? Really? He rolled a nat 1 and a 19. There is no in between with these dice! But yeah, he hits.
Yeah.
Why do my D4s want to go into the void? Stop trying to fly off my desk! 4 points of stabby damage. Or bludgeoning damage, sorry.
Okay.
This guy's gonna pop out. And he's gonna try and shoot Madame Rita with a firebolt. I'm going to assume that a 4 doesn't hit you.
No, it doesn't.
I can hear the smirk. I can hear the smirk in your voice.
Yeah, me too.
So that's them. Carlisle.
Although, let me real quick.
Carlia is...
Okay.
Carlia is going to look over to the bees, and suddenly she says, "Oi, girl! You want to be angry at someone? The people who put you in that pod and fired you by those are in that direction." And she points to the direction of the cannon.
Are you trying to convince... Are you trying to sick the bees on the kobolds?
Yes.
Yeah,
Roll
That's
me
amazing.
a persuasion check.
I've never wanted a persuasion check to work more.
Should work because she's a bloody paladin and she has this as a... Oh, for God's sake!
What the
Not
fuck?
one.
Let me roll for bees.
Come on, bees.
Can that go in the list along with moisturizing the goblin? Let me roll for bees.
Moisturizing the hobgoblin's hands. Yeah?
Just let me
Okay.
Okay.
8, not bad.
So you shout it out to the bees. You don't know what their answer is until their turn, because now they have a turn. Anything else you'd like
Oh
to do?
god.
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Bees time.
It's the bees' turn.
Oh no.
Looks like they listened.
They benefits of being Order of the Ancients, you get a free casting of Speak with Animals.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no!
So you sicked the bees on kobolds. It's a good thing they didn't look behind them.
She did make sure to
Yeah.
point in the direction of the cannon.
Yeah, for what it's worth, she's staying all the non-combat time ducked down behind the shield, so they may have not noticed her.
Okay, next up is the sorcerer's turn. Sorcerer is going to run 5, 10, not edit token, 15, 20. He's then going to cast Chromatic Orb
Oh no.
at the bees.
Oh no! They're about to get turned into honeycomb.
Okay, as you watch the little bees swarm around this flailing and screaming kobold, there's just suddenly great cracks of lightning and zaps, and the kobold sorcerer appears to have used his dying kobold companion as a lightning rod to make a giant bug zapper.
Aw.
The bees have dissipated. They've basically spread out and they've effectively started to flee.
Nice going though. Good move.
Okay. So that's now his turn. He's gonna try and poke at Carlia. He's gonna miss because he rolled a 4. Shock.
Shock is going to do the
Just
exact same thing. Sorry.
Just going to point out that Kalaya does still have Speak with Animals for the next 10 minutes, so
That's fine. You never know, you might roll more bees.
is that way.
Okay. What's up, Shock?
Shock is going to do the exact same thing she did before, except this time in full view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's just going to try to ram this person with the shield, shoulder in, boom.
Roll me a strength.
This time a actual strength check. That's a save.
Okay.
There's the strength check.
Sadly, you do not beat his AC, so you kind of clash shields. He's like, what are you doing?
Face your equal.
No. I couldn't think of anything smart.
No, those are great. Just no.
Okay.
That's amazing. Don't wanna.
This boy is going to spend half his movement trying to get up. Okay. DM.
Hi!
Come. Oh wait, I assume it doesn't make any difference that I now have. I would assume I have pack tactics because of Carlia. Does that make any difference?
You know what? Sure. Roll strength again.
Okay.
Because this is technically an attack, so sure. I'll let you get away with it.
Hey, 22.
That'll do it. Roll a d6 plus your strength modifier. And your rage.
D6.
So that's
2
plus 3
plus
plus
my
2.
strength
that
modifier is 3 plus 2.
is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wabam!
He's an unhappy chapper. But still standing. So, DM.
Hi. I'm having a very bad day and I'm getting tired of this! The DM shoves his, stunned star cards back into its pouch, since they're really not working out. And, air is just going to start billowing around him, and he sort of gathers it in his hands before pushing it out towards the koboldy boy right there, and he's going to cast Wind. Basically with the intent of shoving this fucker into the spikes.
Okay. Up to 5 feet away.
Yep.
Strength save?
Yep. 15. DC 15.
He fails. He gets shoved into the spikes.
Yes.
Into the spiky speaks. Spiky spikies. And he's going to take that amount of damage. He's going to take straight up 6 points. You skewer him.
Yeah.
I got it.
Anything else you'd like to do? Any movement?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's see. I will. You know what? I'll go all the way up here. See,
But
that was a
you to
dash.
give me an athletics check to jump over that barricade.
Oh, I wasn't. I was going. Oh, I was going around.
Don't get this barricade smashed.
Alright, fair enough. If you want to make...
And I am a tiny boy.
Fair enough. If you're going through the smashed one, that's fine. I'll let you get away with it.
Okay, so that's basically bonus action because Expediter's Retreat. So I still have my base movement. Oh shit! I forgot about the sorcerer there. You know, I'll stop here for now. But I gotta. I see him like ascends. He like points down at this guy here and goes, "I have the high ground."
Okay.
That's it.
Madam?
Oh,
I was going to say, okay, tabby one.
and Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Roll it. That might just hit, you know.
Oh,
So that is D10 and D10.
Kobold explodes.
You just hear her utter some eldritch, like guttural sounds, and 2 bolts just fire out of her staff.
I told you I had the high ground.
Anything else?
Yes, exactly like that, Seth. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Next up. Nothing that you can see happens. Carlia.
out of interest, how high are the cliffs?
Those cliffs there are 15 feet.
15 feet, right. She's not going to climb over those, even though she's 7'11".
No.
She's going to go 1, 2, over the smash barricade, 3, 4, and she's going to dash 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's her turn.
Ah!
You know you can just surrender.
Unhappy
Just
kobold
say,
noises.
she just goes, you know you can just surrender.
The sorcerer looks at you and he's going to cast poison spray in your face.
Oh jeez.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 1 second.
You have to beat 12.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
I just need to do
1d12
okay,
poison
so-
damage.
1 second, I just want to quickly check something. That's disease, never mind. What was it? 1d... How much was it? Damage?
2 points of poison damage. He's then
2
going to
points of
attempt to
poison.
run away. Are you going to try and attack him?
Well, he's running away, so... I'll take that as a yes.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Mediocre!
He's hurt, but he's still on his little
Do
feet.
do do. Yabba dabba dabba do, man. Mediocre.
Next up, Shock.
Shock is going to 1, 2, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then you said I could dash for another 40, right?
It's an action,
Yep.
but yeah.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're right in front of the wizard, basically saying, your path ends here.
Nice.
So says Shock, the unbending.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do, I think.
Okay. These guys are all dead. DM.
Hi! I just got back. Alright, so Boyle was trying to run away, but Shockers cornered them. Out for vengeance, for blood, etc., etc.
Shock is raging, so you know.
Yeah. You know what? Alright, third time's the charm. Out come the... Actually, wait a minute. It's just a normal kobold. Fuck it, normal combat cast for this one. 18.
That'll hit. So
Yeah.
10 points of slashing damage.
Plus 4, it says.
That's for the
no,
crit on the other side.
Crit,
Oh, okay.
but he didn't get a
Sorry.
crit. So he now has that amount of health.
Oh no,
It's
it's
a
a freaking sorcerer! Don't-
Anything else, DM?
Nah.
Okay. Madame.
My metacognition failed me.
Oh, poor baby.
Don't you dare pity for me! You're the reason why I'm in this mess!
Dura does not regret a moment of it.
Before I move, could I get through here without making any rolls?
You would need to make an athletics check to avoid the spikies.
Okay. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically, oh. Shut up. Basically, around the rock destroyed.
Say a word.
No, not you. My phone. And let's see if I've got a. Okay, yes. Another Eldritch Blast.
The best cantrip. 12. Sadly, does not hit.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
You hear the of the catapult, but you don't see anything in the sky. Carlia.
Kelly is to come behind him, and she's going to use her spear.
Stabby, stabby. That'll hit.
Nice.
Non-lethal damage. She just bonks him with it.
Okay. You bonk him on the head. He takes 6 boink damage. He just kind of turns and looks, just scowls at you. He's rubbing his little snout. He's like, ow!
I told you could just surrender.
Okay.
My dear, there is no surrender here.
He's gonna look at you. And he's going to attempt to cast Scorching Ray. We just kind of the third one.
no, what was it? A 1 or a 20?
A 4, 6, and an 8. All 3 scorching red bolts just kind of spray out around Carlia. You rattle his little brain.
Now you're just embarrassing yourself.
Fuck you! Shock.
Shock says, trying to bring it up here, sorry. 1 second. Trying to bring it up here, where is it? I'm trying to pull it up and it's having trouble. Here it is. No.
What's this you're using?
Fuck you! She says, no, fuck you! And then I tried to do Divine Fury. It says, I'll just read it. It said, it didn't really, oh no, here it is. Did that work?
There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. That just does extra damage onto your attack, so that's an extra 8. Your first attack misses, your second attack will hit. Actually, no, you get Pack Tactics. So that's your first attack, 24 hits. With your Divine Fury. Bleh. You only have
14
4 health left.
The Divine Fury did 8.
Yeah, but he only had 4 health left anyway, so.
Of necrotic, so she stabs her katana through him, and then he starts going all skeleton. And, dusts out, I would assume. Is that a good way to describe it, if it's necrotic?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so. At the moment, you don't see any kobolds ahead of you. So I'm allowing you free movement to the limit of your movement until you get to the top of the screen.
Okay.
One,
15, 20, 21, 30. 15, 20, 25, 30.
1, 2,
Good on me!
4,
Good on
5,
someone's eyes!
6.
And then I am gonna do this. Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna pull you back here a little bit. Could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Kobolds and their traps!
Fuck.
Okay. As you're walking down the road, you suddenly feel the road below you give way.
Aww.
As you fall down a 10-foot pit and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Carlia
I
turn
just
back.
picture her coat catches on a branch that's under a root, and she sort of bounces there and kind of gets poked by one spike.
Hey, it's
Carlia...
deep to 2 foot tall kobolds.
Carlia is going to slip down into the pit, and she's basically going to give Rita a lift up, basically.
Okay. Roll me a strength check. Yeah, you managed
come on, you mother...
get her up on your shoulder for a foothold, and you're able to climb out.
To be honest, you could probably just step up, given Carlia is nearly 8 foot tall.
You'd still need to make a little strength check to pull yourself up, because you're still reaching up over your head. You're still having to lift your body weight.
You have to pull a real Riker to get that step up.
Yeah. I would say it takes a little bit of scrabbling, but you managed to pull yourself up.
So, 15, 20.
Now, before you guys do anything further, I would like to ask Jurnis, I would like to drink first to the 2 healing potions.
Sure.
'Cause
it's a greater healing
shock
potion.
is-
So it's
Okay.
4d4 plus 8.
4d4. 4d4, I think this is how you do that. Is that right?
Yep. Plus 8, so 19 points.
19 points, hold on, let me look here.
Gonna copy you guys.
I just want to make sure. Plus 19, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's up to 26 now. Because the picture I had was her. She's running along like yeah, and then like suddenly she stops, drinks the potion, yeah, keeps going.
I'm just going to say that DM grabs Shock's tail at some point and is just hanging on to that, because hell if he's running, he's exhausted.
She does not mind, and that's like one of those wonderful Hanna-Barbera repeating animations where like Shock is like running with 2-step animation, and DM is like waving to the upside and then the downside and the upside with one hip paw, white glove paw holding on.
Okay, but for some reason it's not added me to the initiative.
Bear with me. I'm working on it.
Yeah, same with me.
Presumably,
Let you-
21.
I was hoping it would keep your guys' turns. Okay, so I'm going to call out what your initiatives are. I want you to remember them because I'm going to have to delete you and put you back in. Shock, you're 16. DM, you're 8. Madame, you're 4. Carlia, you're 18.
Okay.
Better question. Would you like to try and roll your initiative again, or would you like to keep your rolled initiatives?
I will go with my new roll because I got 21.
I'm gonna go with my
roll.
I might have got 8 again anyway.
Sure.
Ten's better.
16 is good.
I'll take 10. That's good. Better than 4.
DM just looks at his dice with absolute disdain. You're a mean bitch tonight.
Alright. Carlia, you're up.
She is going to dash 1, 2. There.
Okay, first off, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh man.
Okay. As you get to around here,
Sorry.
you feel your foot catch on a tripwire. You just manage to dodge back in time as you see me going onto the DM layer. What am I doing? Oh, there we are. You see what looks like a patch of leaves, dead leaves, suddenly rise up as a spiked wall at around crotch level, just kind of shits up. If you hadn't stopped in time, you would have been impaled in the stomach. But you managed to dodge
Wrong,
it.
Is
wrong
it?
turn stuff happened.
Can she get around the back of it, or is it pretty
yeah.
thick?
Now that it's up,
Is she using
it'd be very easy to push over.
She's going to just move to there.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Okay. Next up is these guys. This little guy's gonna run over. He's gonna attempt to stab you. He misses because you have a ridiculous AC. This guy, he's gonna come over and he's gonna attempt to poke you with a stick with a scorpion tied onto the end of it.
Gee.
So with his scorpion on a stick, he rolled a 16, which doesn't hit you, I assume.
That doesn't hit, but I appreciate the spirit.
Yes, this is the Kobold inventor.
Wow, the scope of their technology.
Oh, he has some hilarious attacks. I love him so much.
Don't underestimate kobold inventors.
Yeah, he fucking made the Kobold cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Shock, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35, and I can just go over this if I dash.
Yeah, the trap has been sprung at this point. No,
40.
you can just very easily push through it.
140. Oh no. I know what she has to do. She sees everything and she goes 5, 10, 15.
No, I do have to say, because you have now gone several turns without attacking something,
Yes.
your rage
Yes.
has faded.
I know. You actually are on the same page as me, because I was about to say she's pissed and she's going to rage again. She is going to rage anew. I was going to say that, so she's going to do.
Your rage anew. I like that.
Rage anew.
Alright,
Y'all.
and what's next?
And She's so she got to here. Since she hasn't started fighting with this, what I'd like to do, if I can, I still have enough rooms. Can I get over here?
You could, yes.
Yeah, she wants to get over here. Behind this person to divide the attention.
Now,
That way,
you
if
did
the attacks him.
leave his attack range, so he gets an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
No, Jurnis, that's what I was asking. Can I do that without him attacking?
No.
If she can't,
No.
If she can't, then she's gonna stay here.
Then fair enough. Good.
Yeah, that's what I was.
20.
That's what I was. That's what I was trying to make sure of, is that I could do that or not. That's what I was asking.
No.
Sorry if I wasn't clear.
You could have physically moved there, but not without provoking an attack.
Okay,
Right.
because that's why I asked. Like, since she hadn't
Fair.
actually started fighting, I wasn't sure. Thank
Yep.
you. I see.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we'll take a shot with Eldritch Blast at the sorcerer.
This one? Sure, roll
Yep.
it. That'll definitely hit.
And 2 bolts. Kaboosh, kaboosh. Nope, ignore that.
10. Alright. Okay.
I would.
He is hurt. Pretty badly. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's what I got for now.
Okay. Next up. This group hasn't engaged yet. Is Blue Boy's turns. Blue Boy, he's gonna run over. He's gonna try and attack you. 16. That's gonna hit.
Hits.
So with his dagger, he does 3 points of pokey damage.
Ow.
The next guy.
And I
he's
still
gonna-
have the shield, but I'm facing Scorpion dude.
Yeah. Next one, even with advantage, the highest he rolled was a 6.
Nope, gonna miss.
This guy.
Oh man.
The highest he rolled was an 8.
Miss.
Sorcerer is not happy with Icy and is going to cast Scorching Ray at Madame Rita. 11.
Nope.
13.
Yep.
Okay, so that hits you, and it is 1d10, I believe. Yeah. Boop. And natural 20.
Yep. Go ahead.
So that's 12. That's 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
So your
Ooh.
AC is 13.
Yep. 42.
It's the little kobold on the cliff. Kobold on the cliff is now going to cackle.
He's not going to be cackling for long.
Ooh. Oh!
Nice.
I forgot you were a tiefling.
You know.
As this kobold is cackling on a cliff, he suddenly bursts into flames.
Yes. He stops. He goes from cackle to crackle.
Exactly.
That was a lot funnier than I anticipated it. Okay, DM.
Hi.
There appears to
Okay.
be a kobold party over here.
Yes, there is. Okay, so for the sake of flavour, because it took so long to get around to DM's turn, so basically while everyone else is running into combat, DM is like literally cat-sized being is just on the floor, huffing and wheezing. Before we like, oh yeah, I have to fight. So in a broad movement, he gets up, tidies himself up, and adjusts his crooked crown. Right, time to fuck up some bitches.
He'll get used to being immortal eventually.
Okay, so bonus action to dash. Excellent, that worked out just fine. And DM is going to whip out the combat cards and pray to God himself that they hit. 11.
Which one were you aiming for?
This one here.
Miss.
Fuck! Okay, that's his turn then.
Okay. Next up is going to be the group that is up here. Maybe.
That Cooper, that's why I missed the rascal. Damn it!
Oh, it will return one day.
I hope.
Real quick,
So.
are the potions we have potions of healing or greater healing?
Greater healing.
Each of you have 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
Carlia.
Carlia is just going to spin her spear around, and she's going to basically bonk the inventor on the head.
Okay, roll it. 24 will hit.
Okay, non-lethal.
That brings his health down to this. Rubbing his head. Just.
And she's going to... Oh, she's about two-handed. Can she do a unarmed strike as a bonus action?
Do you have an ability that allows you to do that?
Well, usually it allows for a weapon attack with a, -2 minus your proficiency as a bonus.
I was looking up unarmed attacks yesterday. I don't think it counts as
Are you talking about 2 weapon fighting?
No, I'm talking about one weapon fighting, but if you attack with a second weapon like I did before, you deduct your proficiency bonus.
That's 2 weapon fighting. That requires you to have 2 weapons.
Right,
Yeah.
no. What it is the 2 weapon fighting allows you to use both weapons with proficiency. Off-hack with a weapon, it's minus your proficiency.
Yeah, but Seth, unarmed strikes don't count as weapons. I'll read from
Fair
there.
enough. That was what I was. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it for her turn. Other than she's just going to say, you can just give up,
Really well.
You do really want to give these kobolds a chance, don't you?
A chance to taste my blade.
Okay, so that's you. Next up, it is the inventor. He's gonna look at you and glare. And then he is going to I would like you to make me a... Actually, let's see if he can actually make the shot. Okay. Behind you,
Yeah.
he throws a little basket. The little basket spills open.
Oh no!
Go on.
There's now a swarm of centipedes behind you.
I'm very wee and small.
You know what? For shits and giggles, Carlia, roll me a percentile dice.
Oh,
1 second. Just give turn order.
As you watch this swarm of centipedes start to writhing around, you notice that it's starting to get smaller and smaller as the centipedes are actually starting to dissipate and skitter away. Some are burrowing into the ground, others are disappearing into the grass.
As the do, she goes, "Good choice. Thank you."
The kobold throws a small basket into a 5-foot square within 20 feet of it. A swarm of insects / centipedes emerges from the basket and rolls initiative. At the end of each of the swarm's turns, there's a 50% chance that the swarm dissipates.
She kind of just looks at the inventory. She just goes, "I speak centipede."
I didn't really get a chance to train those ones. Somehow we have squish now. So, the inventor looks slightly embarrassed. This little guy, he's going to try and poke Carlisle with his little dagger. 22.
That will hit.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Shock.
That's my.
You seem to
Shocks.
have a few friends.
Yes. Shock strikes! And she's going to one second here, I'm just trying to what the crap? I'm trying to do something and it's not working. There it is. Hold on. She's gonna to the left and then to the right. She's gonna slash her weapon.
Okay. First attack misses. Second attack hits. He's dead.
Mm-hmm. And she's gonna turn back and look at this one and lick the blood off her katana, staring right into the eyes of this one.
That's how you get an infection. Well done.
Hey. Let's see. I can see up in these areas, right?
Pretty much, yeah. This
Okay.
rise is only about 10 feet.
Let's see. This guy is going to get an Eldritch Blast.
Which
As soon
one?
as I can get this one.
Are you referring to the orange or the purple group?
The orange.
The
Of course,
shield
it doesn't
guy?
matter. Yeah.
I'm afraid that goes wide.
Alright. He's good for now.
Okay. Next up is the group that's too far away. It's the blue boys. This one is going to attempt to attack Shock. 14. Nope, Shock has a shield, so that doesn't hit. And he rolled a 2 and a 3. So, nope. And the sorcerer is dead, so he doesn't get to go. So, DM.
Hi, so what's the situation with this here? Again?
There's a 3-foot stick fence there that can be easily kicked apart. It already has been partially pulled apart with your companions moving through it. It's no obstacle.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I'm a tiny boy, I can't kick down that!
You can slip through the bars.
Yep. Okay. Okay, bonus action to dash. Actually, you know what? Actually, I got, let's see, I used 40, I got 20 more to that dash, so... there we go. Whoosh! Okay! Right, let's try this again for like the 6th.
That'll hit.
Awesome, thank you! So that fucker takes 7 points of damage.
Eat it.
Ah, victory for the end! Oh, that's his turn.
Alright. Next up is this boy who is too far away. Carlia. Actually,
Yeah,
you
she
need
just.
to roll a d6 for me.
I'll do it.
Alright. You hear the catapult launching again.
Oh no!
As you look up and you see another perforated metal ball come crashing down and landing there. Disintegrating and
Caroline.
splattering oil.
Oh.
Kalaya is just going to spin her spear again and bonk the inventor.
Okay,
Nice.
that'll hit. Roll your damage. And non-lethal?
Yet non-lethal.
He is out-coiled.
Okay, and she just looks to the one next to him and she just goes, "You know you can just give up as well."
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. I'll say the only thing she does is move to there.
Alrighty then. Next up is the little red guy. Little red guy, against his better judgment, is going to try and stab Carlisle. And he rolled not high enough. So he misses. Shock. Oh.
Shock decides to stab this one, and following up on what was said by Carlisle, she's going to say, "Yes, give up on life," and do that
That'll hit.
to this one. Does that kill them?
Yes. He's only a little kobold.
And because this one is unconscious, I'm sorry, but she's raging.
There is a live one next to you.
I know, but she just turned her head and saw the
Yeah.
next one.
Could Carla use her reaction to intervene?
You can try.
Yeah.
Intervene by
She's gonna
grabbing
try.
your spear or directing her towards the other kobold.
Directing her towards the other kobold.
She would not resist that. If she was turned toward another opponent, she'd be like, "Okay, kill."
It's like put
Okay.
your hand on her head, just like rotate her like
That's
90 degrees.
that's
Yeah, pretty
literally.
much.
She would not resist that. So let me do the other attack.
Sure, just pick her up by the noggin and rotate her 90 degrees, set her back down.
that is perfectly perfect.
Roll attack. That'll hit, and he is dead. Okay.
That's her attack.
Madame, you're up.
Alright. Purple boy over here is going to attempt to get an Eldritch Blast.
Whew.
God damn it.
Sadly, that will not hit.
Next.
You going to move?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah, she'll move just over here.
Alright. Next up is going to be the purple group. Not gonna do anything. This group. Something I want to quickly double check. Nope, he's fine. So they're all just gonna chill out and let you guys come to them. DM!
Right. Blah 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 blah. Player is thinking. Yeah, fuck it. DM's just gonna use his base movement to get down here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what you do. I'm not gonna run on ahead when you've got the longer legs and, you know, the big muscles and all that sort of thing. I'm a tiny boy! Yeah, he's just gonna wait for other people to charge ahead.
Okay. That's them. They're not gonna do anything. Carlisle!
Carla is going to take a rope out of her bag. Basically, she's going to take the unconscious inventor, wrap the rope, tie the rope completely around him, so he's basically cocooned in rope, and strap him to her back like a papoose.
Swaddling the kobold, sure. You now have a kobold
Yeah.
backpack.
I'm
And she is going to
so restful.
use the rest of her movement to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she can't dash because she used her action.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get.
Anything
That's
else?
her turn.
Okay.
Nope, that's her turn.
Shock.
30. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2. Wait, sorry, I'm number bad. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Come on, DM! 45. And can DM grab my tail? It worked before.
I'll say DM's cool. GM's cool.
Sure, but it halves your movement.
Yes, because she's going to dash, so it'll be another 20 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell not?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Now, I will say this. DM grabbing on your tail and you yanking him hurts a little bit. Because someone's pulling on your tail.
Yes.
That means you took damage this turn. Which
Yes.
means you don't stop raging.
Uh-huh.
Aren't I a generous DM?
are.
Madame.
Okay. Five, 10, 15, 20,
Did I lose any
25,
points of damage for that, Jurnis?
30,
Nah, you're right.
Okay.
and fire another Eldritch Blast up here.
You avoided
And-
every single trap.
Aren't I generous with my tail, Cooper?
Yes, you are.
Could you ping the one you were attacking again there for me, AC? Okay. That'll definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, 5.
There's now a smear where that kobold used to be. Anything else?
Not many of our pasta sauces, and he's just delicious. Nope, that's it.
Alright.
This is not war. This is pest control.
Remember to let none of you near this kobold.
Okay. They're gonna arrange themselves in their little pit.
I'm going to say while you're doing all this that as soon as I can afford it, I'm going to commission Frux to draw Shock running with DM hanging onto the tail.
I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I'm thinking of that picture of the evil kobold in the papoose.
Speaking of DM, it is your turn, my dear.
Okay. Oh boy, alright. Okay. I know I'm gonna regret this. And he lets go of the tail and charges ahead a full 60 feet. So all the way to here.
Okay.
Are any traps triggered along the way?
No.
Fuck!
What do you mean, fuck?
Well,
Oh, you were hoping to set them off with, so that we would know where they are.
yeah, I'm a toon, you see.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
Alright, so the dash was used. But I used 5 feet of my normal movement to get this fucker in range. Okay. It's one of the big beefy boys, so let's see. Right, let's try this one more time.
Come on.
DM breaks out the Stun Stars deck. Thank you! 22 to hit!
That'll hit. And
Bye.
he fails.
Okay.
So he takes 4
check.
damage.
Mm-hmm. And I will check the specifics. Check. Okay. Let's see. He is stunned until my DM's next turn.
Okay. So he's stunned.
Yep. And that will be DM's turn.
Okay.
He's very, very happy that stun stars finally hit though. So he's like, got his arms up, he's cheering, and of course there's an appropriate soundbite accompanying him. It's like he's in an Olympic stadium. Roaring fans everywhere. Exactly. Okay, bring the pain, Jurnis.
Okay. So first off, let me just double check something.
Uh-oh.
Something.
I wonder if you figured it out.
So, first attack with disadvantage will miss. He'll miss. And modified 20 with a sling. So that is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage as a little hail of stones originates from over here.
I presume that's hitting DM.
Yep, one hits DM.
Okay. Is that with the resistance applied or without it?
Without, you apply your own resistance there.
Okay, so that's down to 2 or 3. Up to you.
I round down. So 2.
Okay.
Carlia, what would you like to do with your little koboldy backpack?
She's got the kobold safely secured to her back, facing away from her so he can't try and bite her or anything. She's gonna go 1.
Surprised you didn't put a loop around his snoot.
No, she's still keeping his snoot free, so he still can't bite her because he's facing away unless he's somehow ray guns. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and that is her go. She's just dashing.
Okay. Shock. You're up. D.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed by the kobold backpack.
There we go. I was having a problem with my sound. Okay. Got it fixed. And so what Shock's going to do is she is just going to keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 5 times 5 is... how many more can I do? I did 5 squares, so that's 25?
Yeah, that's 25.
30, 35, 40. And then she's going to dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And she's going to duck down behind the shield she's been carrying the whole time.
Okay. Next up, Madame.
Okay. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And how high are these rocks?
Those rocks are about 20 feet. They're big boulders.
Okay. So, Shield Boy here is going to get an Eldritch Blast to the face.
You can try.
And miss.
Fail. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Next up is Purple Boys. They see a little Shock in front of them. So they're going to pull out their slings. And they're going to miss. The third one. Okay. So, this is now going to be fun. First we'll deal with the one who did actually hit you with the sling. So that is going to be 2 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved because you're raging, so 1 point. One of them made a slight boo-boo, even with a high severity. So his sling is now over here. this one right here. Let me just get a thing for him. Yeah. This guy has now disarmed himself by throwing his sling away. Shield Boy is stunned, so he can't do anything. ODM, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So DM is gonna put the Stun Stars deck away and whip out the Flaming Spades deck. And he's gonna attack this motherfucker again. I presume a 13 doesn't hit.
Afraid not, no.
Okay, I'm gonna check the card super quick though. When you hit a creature, okay, so nothing happens. A flaming card just whizzes by and presumably just hits the ground and fizzles out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. DM swears in car horns and other noises no one here would recognize.
Okay, so again, a small hail of stones starts to clatter around DM, and none of them hit you. Who wants to roll a d6?
I will this time.
What?
You hear the catapult go off, but you don't see anything. Carlia.
Let's see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's her turn. She just has the sword ready.
Okay. Well, this boy's not stunned anymore. Shock.
And at this point, Shock. Is this a gap?
You'll require a small athletics check to get through there.
Okay, 1, 2, and so I'll do the athletics now. Come on, Shock.
Yeah, you managed to get through that little gap easy enough.
3, 4, 5, and then she's gonna do 2 attacks, 1 to each on each side.
Okay.
Got
That'll hit. And that'll hit.
so wha-bam, wha-bam. She's just like spinning through the air, cutting off heads, and looking at this one while she does.
Alright. Anything else?
She screams as loud as she can to throw these two off while they're fighting Carlia.
Goddamn.
So just like, yeah! Like barbarian shriek, which sounds like a yip.
Madame, you're up.
Okay,
It's
so...
great!
So... Okay. I'm on the wrong tool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25...
Can I just say the dice are being nice to me now, and I'm very happy with them. This was what Shock was supposed to be doing most of the way through. Instead of being a punching bag.
Oh, you sound like a little tea kettle.
And...
What's tea?
Orange boy over here
Alternate joke would be to point to Icy's lady and say, her?
is going to get an Eldritch Blast to the face.
No, that's a tiefling.
That will definitely hit. Okay, so that's 16 points of damage doubled to 32. This kobold doesn't exist anymore. This kobold is atomized. There's like a nuclear shadow on the boulder behind where this kobold used to be.
Oh, that just reminds me of the Smooth Criminal video. guy flies into a wall and just.
This kobold is just gone. Anything else you'd like to do, madame? Or are you just going to smirk and giggle to yourself?
Yes. Good.
Just listen to the smugness. Alright. Purple's turn. This one's gonna run
The
up
smugness
and
intensifies.
try and poke D. Is gonna miss. This one is gonna try and poke Carlia and miss. Next up, DM.
Alright! Mr. Nice DM! Flaming Spades goes back in its pack. Out comes the sharpened diamond deck. And oh yes, these cards do have a diamond edge to them. Okay! 22!
That'll hit.
Okay, so yeah, DC 12, Constitution save. If it fails, it starts bleeding. And now, for every turn until it repeats this save and passes, it takes 1d4, I believe. Yep, 1d4 slashing damage every turn.
Okay. We'll just use... Sure, we'll use that one.
Yeah, I'll roll you that d4. Oh, excellent.
Okay, so that is 13 points of damage straight off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be... Damn it. Okay. Anything else, DM?
Yeah, I feel pretty safe where I am right now.
Alrighty then. Next up is going to be this group. They're going to try and get shock. I'm just going to take a photo of that. Just gonna put that in the chat. I think you also get a giggle out of this. So
a 20!
Yep, a 20 and a 1. So, with disadvantage, they miss. That one also misses. That one also misses. Okay. This one goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then they are going to... They're not close enough. So they're just going to stay there for now. Okay. Next up, Carla.
Yeah, she's just gonna two-handed smack this guy.
Okay, roll it. That'll hit.
Okay.
That'll
Non-lethal.
You boink him. You boink him hard. He shakes his little head, rubs his snoot, and glares at you. Not make me in a backpack!
Besides, the non-lethal wouldn't work anyway, because fucker's bleeding.
Yeah.
Shock.
Yes.
This boy tried to stab you.
Yes. Not for long. Shock actually does something a little different this time. Getting stabbed. Didn't appreciate.
Okay.
So...
First attack misses, the second one will hit.
Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do 3. There just should
That's
be
fine.
2.
The second one will hit, a 9 slashing. It's just it was a basic kobold, he's dead.
Yeah, and then I can still move, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and another screech at this kobold. Betrayer!
Madame.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, 30. And let's see. Okay. This guy here is going to get some frostbite.
Spell save 15. Constitution save.
Fail.
17.
Damn. Okay. No, and takes a half a point.
uh,
My d6s hit me.
I think he manages to avoid it entirely.
I figured.
Yeah, sadly no. The air gets a little cold. A little bit of frost forms on his muzzle. He uses a skunk in a cage to dry himself off. Anything else?
That's it.
Go, DM, go!
I cannot stop yawning. Okay, next up is going to be Purple Boy. So he's going to attempt to attack Shock. He's going to miss, and then he's going to attempt to attack Carlia. He's going to miss, and now he's going to make a Constitution save and fail and take 1d4 of bludgeoning or bleeding damage. Would you like to roll that,
slashing.
DM?
Yes, I would.
Good job, DM.
Hey.
Okay. So he has that amount of health. Speaking of DM, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Your turn.
So DM is going to move a measly 5 feet.
Aww.
There's logic to this. And I wonder if anyone can figure it out, but I might have to tell people.
I'm not in a place to figure that out right now.
Okay. Well, D, you've watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, haven't you? You know what kills a tune, don't you?
Acid?
Yes.
Acetone?
Yeah. DM is weak to acid. Kobold inventors have acid.
Yes.
Right, and now that, the DM doesn't have to figure that fact out. yeah, we'll see her just lining up a shot. Okay, so yeah, DM's going to break up the sharpened diamond deck again.
That arrow isn't me, by the way.
I noticed, in hindsight, that was, I think, icy.
Yes.
But yeah, okay, does a 12 hit? I doubt it hits.
The Kobold Inventor, it does, actually.
Hooray! Then yeah, it takes 8 damage and needs to make a DC 12 saving throw for calm.
Okay. So, first off, how much health does he have? Okay, so he now has this amount of health left. And he nat ones.
So he takes 2 more points of slashing damage and has to repeat his the save every turn.
He's
Okay.
bleeding.
Next up is going to be that Kobold Inventor. He's going to scowl at you, move to here, and then you see him grab something off his belt and hoik it at you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You see this flask just tipple end over end over end, and it crashes into your chest
No!
and bursts into flames. You take 3 points of fire damage, and you are now on fire until you use an action to put yourself out.
Okay.
Fine.
Ah, yes, the flames of creation. Wait, these hurt!
Okay, then we are going to
It really could have been worse, though. I was really thinking it was going to be acid.
Rolling with disadvantage, rolled a 19 and an 18. So, DM, you get
Oh,
you get a pebble between the eyes. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
rounded down to 2.
Kitty boop.
Carlia, a stone smacks into the ground beside you, missing entirely. Meanwhile, another rock comes spiraling through and manages to smack you in the shoulder, doing 5 points of bludgeoning damage. With disadvantage, you rolled a 20 and an 18.
Okay. How much damage was it?
5.
5 damage. Okay.
Speaking of Carlia, it is now your turn.
Okay, 1 second. Carlia is. This guy's still active.
Yep.
So she's going to. Double shot.
That'll hit.
She's gonna try non-lethal again.
Okay. He crumples to the floor.
He also needs to make his saving throw.
Which he can't do while he's unconscious.
So he takes 1d4.
Could she spend 1 point of her lay on hands to stabilize him?
He'll wake back up again.
I will say, if you really want to stop it,
first.
a medicine check can stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I'd like
First
to
first,
try and run a
DM,
bit.
could you roll your bleed damage, please?
Yep. 3!
Okay. So then, what was it you'd like to do, Carlo? You used your
She
action
wants to
attack.
try and. Yeah, she wants to try and stabilize him though.
That would require an action.
Right.
Oh,
And there's
I'm
nothing I can
sorry.
do.
Hmm.
So she just looks, shakes her head, and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Scaring the
And that's it then.
or the inventor. Shock.
Does this one look dead to Shock, or does this one look alive to Shock?
He is on
Wait.
the ground bleeding.
But not dead.
He's not moving.
Oh, okay. So Shock is gonna, open mouth, rage, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and attack, double attack this with the axes from before.
Okay.
It'll be
The first one will hit.
Okay.
And second, you had your first two with
Sorry.
attack with advantage, that's just fine. And then you had your second attack. But first off, your 6 points of slashing damage. Let me take that off first. Now then,
Look, it's too late for you to swash.
pretty much.
Oh, it's fine. He was bleeding out as well.
Yeah.
Now, there is a slight issue though.
Yeah.
As soon as the image loads in, come on,
Oh no.
come on.
We didn't get to the cannon in time. We fail.
The image is taking so long to load because of how just fucked we are. It's that big of a fuck up, guys.
It takes the whole map, you see.
Yeah.
It's a giant robot.
The kobolds somehow managed to load up a Tarask onto their cannon.
Oh,
Rocks fall and everyone dies.
I'm trying to load it, but it won't let me.
Just put it in the player chat, maybe?
You know what? Fine. Specky. Specky's a stand-in. Specky is wearing a skunk cosplay. He did have a skunk in a cage on his back.
Oh no.
He was getting ready to release that, so now the skunk is free. And you'll get to see what it does on the next group turn. So that's Shock. Madam.
I hate to say this, Jurnis,
Yes.
but I need to sadly make my exit. I have talked with Cooper. Cooper's going to take over Shock for me.
Okay.
I'm
Well, if
sorry
you'd
to
like,
have to go.
once we finish this week group, this has gone on a lot longer than I anticipated, sadly. So what we can do is we can basically call end of part 1 after you deal with the orange group.
Yeah, that
And
works.
then we can keep this in the back pocket the next time we need a filler.
That works.
If you are all happy with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine with that. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
it's for the
Sure
best
it is.
anyway.
Yeah.
Because I got work in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
let's finish off. You'll probably finish these guys in the next round. If Madam Rita has anything to say about it.
It may or may not. We'll see. She is going to cast Frozen Razors
Ooh.
on these guys over here.
See within range. For the duration, the area is lightly obscured to a trained creature moves more than 5 feet in the area. Must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So do they take damage now or only when they attempt to move through it? Let me see. It's also
More than
lightly
5 feet.
obscured.
A creature that moves more than 5 feet on a turn within the area or into the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 2d6 slashing and 3d6 cold, or half on a successful one.
Alright, so basically you're covering them in a blanket fog where they can't see, and if they try to move, they get light ribbons.
Yep.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that was an action, so that's all I got.
Okay. Next up is purples. Let's do a death save. Okay. Damn! These guys are lightly obscured, so you can just about see their silhouettes.
Oh, that's good.
Sadly, her future husband here is going to bleed out. Probably Shock's future. I'm joking.
What could have been
Quite
with
good.
Rascal if he went down a bad path?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, let's see.
Rascal would never cheat on Mads anywhere in the cosmos. Isn't that right,
No.
Cooper?
Yep, absolutely would not happen. Right, I'm going to retract that. That's a bit too close. There we go. Yep, that'll do. They're all in range. Yeah, let's
Is it
just
a coincidence, by the way, that the map spells out SCU?
Okay.
Unintentional.
I know, but I'm like, what is the secret of SCU?
South California University.
I presume a 17 hits
Or
this
it could
boy.
be SUC. You suck.
Cannon.
Okay, combat cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. You hit the middle guy.
Yep.
Chic.
Ruthlessly efficient. And that's his turn.
Okay, next up, they're gonna try and get out of here. So they need to make a save. Let's go roll for both of them. This one saves, so he takes half damage, which was
14 total, so 7.
7. Okay. So this little kobold comes stumbling out, and like a bad ninja movie, just starts falling apart as he walks. This one, he just disappears, and you see blood pulling out from the cloud.
Aww.
So you have cleared the second screen.
Yes. It is done. So
Alright.
say, shock the cannon.
So I have to say, I am exceptionally impressed that Madam Rita, in the most sporadic levels of movement at the bottom of the screen, managed to avoid every single trap.
Yes.
You
That's
have no idea how
amazing.
many were down there, or how big they
Can
were.
you-
many
Can you
people-
show us?
No, I'm not going to,
Oh, okay.
because that would be spoilers.
Hey, we've already cleared the map.
That's what I was saying. We're not going back there, so that's why I was asking.
True, but yeah, I'm gonna let
It's
you
okay.
imagine and fear. It's not like I have similar patterns on other areas of the map.
20 squares, 30 squares, you know. Everyone does.
So
Hey,
we'll call that a part 1.
End of. Yes.
And we'll come back to this at another stage whenever we have a free slot.
Yes.
So what do you think of the little gauntlet so far?
Oh, it's fun as hell.
It's brutal.
But just so you know, Carlite is not going to let anyone harm this precious kobold boy on her back.
Did you just?
The one that
Oh,
has a
God.
bottle of acid.
Oh
It's
god,
not
they're going to become a
kidnapping, it's
team.
surprise adoption.
Yeah.
They're going to become a team. They're going to be like
Just,
Lone Wolf
just
and
take
Bold.
just take a look at what I posted in Dice&Dolts.
Yeah.
It's not like I've been rolling death saves for him or anything.
Yeah.
He's a
A
good.
good little cookie. I am.
I'm gonna share that. In the chat.
Can I just say, by the way, that's a very Futurama Percy I-8 alien guy there. Kobold. Big energy of Percy. Is it Percy I-8? Am I getting that right?
Lure
Yeah.
for the planet Omicron Percy 8.
The dragon people.
I am Lure, ruler of the planet Omicron Percy 8.
8. Can I crash on a couch?
That's the dragon
Sure.
people, though, right?
They're not
Yeah,
dragon. They're kind of more like frogs, but they do have that
Yeah.
maw. So, play the game.
Oh my
Icy all the way.
Yeah, Madame, like, just wiping them away.
This is not war. This is pest control.
I cannot stop yawning. I don't know why. You just completely evaporated that poor little kobold.
Yes, that was so mean.
And yet awesome. Fail of the game?
Poor, I would say vote for poor Shock getting just like romped the entire first map. Everyone heard her.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
Yeah,
fun.
Kalaya basically had two choices: either healing word at level 2 or healing spirit, and she's thinking, "I'm saving the healing spirit for later."
Yes,
Why
because
should
Shock
you
tends
do
to run into combat.
So, with that, we'll pick this up at an unspecified date in the future.
Yeah,
I'm glad you had fun with a random combat run.
so
And I'll
much.
see you guys next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.